This is Freeloaders. I'm 3T.
And I'm Mike Papa Foxtrot.
Freeloaders is a regular look at what is or has been free to download from the PlayStation Network. We download the games and give them a play to see if they're worth the download, bandwidth and time.
This time we're looking at XCOM2, which is a turn-based tactical game released on OS X and Linux in February 2016 and PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in September 2016. The game is the sequel to the 2012 reboot of the series XCOM Enemy Unknown and takes place 20 years after the events of Enemy Unknown. It follows the continuity that XCOM, a military organization trying to fight off an alien invasion, has lost the war, spoiler alert if you haven't played the first part, and is now a resistance force against their occupied Earth. And these are our first impressions.
You have just ruined XCOM for me, by the way, with that intro. I never played XCOM.
I think I have. That's the thing, because as I sort of said to you when we picked this game, I said, I think this is sort of an old, over-your-shoulder sort of hexagon sort of square grid game that you kind of have a finite number of moves each turn. And the very fact that the intro says turn-based tactical, and you said board game, and I said, yeah, probably.
I can get behind that. Just a note about this title screen. I don't know about you, but I'm terrified of that there might be a clown in that storm drain.
I think we need to throw a hand grenade in it and see if it's there.
Definitely. So time's are wasting. Shall we click new game and see what happens when we go into a single player campaign?
I am hovering over new game, and I'm going to push new game now.
Okay.
And then I have a menu that popped up and asked me to accept something, which I'm going to.
So are we playing rookie, veteran, commander, or legend?
I don't know. What do you what do you think?
I mean, the default is veteran, so I'm probably going to stick on that. I think
I'll stick with that. And I've got tutorial popped up, and I think that's the idea. I'm quite happy to be tutorialized.
Yeah, let's test it out. We can't complain if it gives us a tutorial option. We can't say, well, it's holding our hand too much.
And I've got a nice video animation.
Yeah.
With what looks like a Transformers logo in the bottom corner.
These are very nice graphics so far, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is like your cutaway scene, isn't it? So,
oh, yeah.
I mean, if the game is half as good as this, I'll be happy. That said, it's a fairly new game, 2016 or, autumn 2016. So, and it's on this generation of console, and it's been designed for this generation of console, so yeah, sort of expecting it to be quite good. And also turn-based is interesting. I don't think we've actually looked at one of them together for a long time. I don't think we've ever looked at one of them, and I don't think we've played one of them together. So
it's not something that I suppose, to be fair, yeah, I have played turn-based RPG stuff. I always think I haven't, and then I think no, something like Pokemon is turn-based. So yeah, but I've never played things like Chrono Trigger or any of the more sort of, I don't know, famously tactical ones.
Trying to think of one I've played. I believe I have actually played the very first XCOM, but I don't know if it was the 2012 or if it was further back than that version. But I have. Like I said, so I went, oh yeah, hexagons. I've just got this thing about hexagons in my head, but I don't know why. So
I don't know if we've got the same video happening, but my lady is approaching position, heading to a barrier with a armed vehicle.
Yeah, and the person next to her just got caught, so they're obviously planning something. So obviously we are going. This is going to be, a little bit like. What's that game called where you're the spy, you've got the sapper, you've got the...
Commandos.
It's Commando. Yeah, Commando. So it's probably going to be a little bit like that, where you've got multiple people you've got to push around with probably slightly different skill sets, which will be quite nice. You'll probably have someone who's particularly good at, killing things, and someone that's particularly good at blowing things up.
Good timing. Yeah, no, I could live with that. Commandos was brilliant.
Of course, we have to say the bit we are looking forward to is that this promised us a multiplayer.
Yes, yeah. We're going to have a little bit of a campaign playthrough, and then we're going to probably switch over to a multiplayer mode halfway through this video.
I am glad I turned the volume down.
Me too.
Because it's very loud at the moment.
So a couple of my characters are sweeping an area. I'm assuming you're seeing the same thing.
Yep. And now I have what looked like...
This is our tutorial.
Okay, so
I can
all I
choose.
do then is move, and then we move there, and he's moving up to the wall.
I'm going to put Peter there. Is that what his name was? Yeah, Peter. Off you go, Pete. Nice one, mate.
Mine's called Osei.
So obviously this is going to be interesting to watch back, because like you said, it seems to be completely randomised. The unit flag shows the selected soldier's health and actions remaining, 2 actions per turn. Yeah, this is a board game. I can get behind this. Where's my next... What do I get to do, though? Move him there?
Oh, yeah, I'm just moving up. I'm just following the tutorial because it's just teaching us... I would have done it slightly differently to the tutorial, but I've learned not to fight tutorials.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just showing me how to move, I'm not too bothered at the moment. Why can I not? Alright, I'm being a bit stupid with my movement, I think. Oh, I see.
I just had a cutaway, so...
Yeah, you're ahead of me. I mixed up my sticks. And where's her next position? Oh, it doesn't matter. Here's my cutaway.
Ambush and concealment. So I need to move him to a concealed position. Let's make him go there.
Keep to the shadows. Okay. What counts as shadows? Most missions start with a squad in concealment. Use concealment to set up ambushes.
Oh, my guy is called Peter. There he is. I got Peter and Anna, and then I'm reading their surnames.
Yeah,
that's how
no, Osei is his surname.
Yeah.
So will he automatically stick to the shadows if I select that as a final location? Yeah, he's a good lad. He's doing his told. Excellent. But what is that? What can I do with him now? How do I? Okay, I guess I just move her then. Fine. She didn't stick to the shadows.
Oh, my guy wants to engage. Okay, so how do I engage then? Press R2 to engage combat.
I think you're slightly ahead of me.
Okay. Use the to pick targets. So there's a 60. I've got a 62% chance of killing him. So let's pick him as my target.
Ooh.
Okay. Is it his turn again? Okay, maybe I just messed up, I think.
Well, I got one of them.
Yeah, I got one of them, but I think I could have had them all if I'd have known what I was doing there.
Oh yeah, I'm revealed. Can you select multiple targets?
I don't know, I couldn't work out how to do that.
The entire squad loses concealment when any soldier attacks an enemy, breaking windows, kicking open doors. Fine.
Makes sense. Okay, 63% chance of killing him. That'll do.
So, now...
Anything?
Fire a shot at a target. It doesn't say multiples.
No.
So, what if I shoot that car? Oh no, that's not the car, that's the guy. I might get the guy in the middle.
Okay, he's moving up. That's good. So, oh dear. Oh dear. My girl's being killed, I think.
Advent Trooper. Maybe he's blocked because of the car. It won't let me shoot at him. It won't let me shoot at them. Why will it not let me... And what am I doing wrong? Do I have to move up to do
No,
that?
but I'm going to do him. What's that? Okay, so it wants me to move. Okay, so it can't. This is quite interesting, isn't it? It's quite.
I get it.
Because I've just.
She's got to move first. Sorry, finish your thought. I cut you off.
No, I was saying my guy. I just lost. I just lost one because she was uncovered, because I've just discovered I've got more than one. I can do more than one thing, and I was stupid.
Yeah, you get two actions.
Well, I've lost Anna. Anna's dead. So you know.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, I've lost one. So, but Pete made it.
Taking a bit longer here with my thinking process, because I'm really struggling to juggle everything I'm doing. But that's fine. They're moving up. They're taking their turns. He can see Anna. That isn't good. Yeah, Anna's killed on mine as well. I was just a few seconds.
I think maybe
behind.
she was supposed to. I mean, these things happen. I mean, you know, collateral damage and all that.
Okay, come on, Pete. You can take these two. Come on. Right, so I can move to new cover.
At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers.
I'm having story exposition.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! My turn, mate.
I just never believed it was true.
I'm sort of. I know it sounds terrible. But I'm kind of happy that Anna died in yours as well, because I was a little bit angry. I lost her. I was very angry. Like, I've lost Anna.
Right, so I've killed now 3 of those troopers, but it's their turn, so he's going to move up presumably and finish me.
Ah, no, but you have another go.
He's moved away, and somebody else has taken him out. Who's this? I guess you're having the same thing.
Reinforcements. Stop that.
I'm on another thing which I'm trying to work out. I am trying to work out how to change characters at the moment.
Central reporting.
It's all very
I think
nice
they
being
all
able to
just
move a character.
Have
but-
their turns, don't they? Unless you can choose which order you play them in.
They're us.
Okay, I've got to somehow get inside.
Human hybrid soldiers.
Ah, okay. So how are we going to get inside? So she has to somehow get inside. How is she going to do that then?
No one wanted
You're well ahead of me. Are you skipping stuff?
what we're looking for today.
No.
I promise.
Okay, because I've got a long
Oh, I
animation
can go
with my
like that.
reinforcements.
I can go like that. Oh, let the get again. I was fighting the tutorial. There's me trying to work out how to go through a window or a door, but the tutorial just doesn't care. It wants, you know, put the marker on the position and hit X,
Yeah.
and it will go there.
That's all you gotta do.
Overthinking it, you see. Overthinking it. Now, what's this? Scope. Weapons upgrade will add to a weapon. So she's upgrading her weapon. That's nice. And then she can move again. Okay, so you can pick up weapons from the ground, which is quite nice.
So central.
I think I'm kind of glad we picked up a tutorial to start with.
Yeah. I'm
I
still
think,
not really sure
I
I
think-
know what I'm doing.
Oh no, I don't 100% know. I think my Peter's about to get killed, because I think his job is to slow down the grunts that are going to kill the main characters, and that means that he's probably just a buffer. Bless him.
So she's picked up a scope
Yeah.
for her gun.
You're not that far behind me. See, we're catching up.
She's going into this hospital bedroom or something. I don't know what it is. It looks like a ward or something.
Okay. Well, I didn't get a chance. Hang on. So I could fight or I could move. I'm going to move. I'm going to try and keep Peter alive, just because, you know. And all
I'm
that.
really worried for Peter at the moment. He's out in the open. They're about to take him down. Oh no, okay. He's now taking them down. Now, was that Peter's turn? Or do I get another one?
He'll do. Nope.
Come on,
Missed.
Pete, get behind cover, mate. Why so blue, Peter? Can I shoot at them?
So she's going through the door.
Fire weapon. Well, why can't I fire my
can
weapon?
You can hear us thinking aloud. The quiet there is so. So she needs to get through the door. How do I do that then? The tutorial won't. Oh, the tutorial wants me to go. Where do you want me to go? This is the. Can I zoom out? Why can't I zoom out?
What I don't understand about the fire weapons thing
certain...
is it almost seems random. Like, I want to fire, and then sometimes it says, no, you can't, and sometimes it says, yes, you can.
Yeah.
But that might just be me misunderstanding.
Okay, so how does she hack then? Does she have to move to that position to hack? Or can she just hack?
All soldiers can hack certain computers, lock doors, and some other objects. So do I have to use R2 to use the hack? Yeah, you have to use R2 to find it. Like your tactical weapon thing, you have to press the hack option.
Uh-huh.
Begin hack.
How have you managed that?
So if you press R2, if you press R2, you've got some zeros and ones as one of the logos. That's your hack.
Yeah.
Same as shooting, and then just do that next to the door, and then you've got. She brings up a little tablet and starts hacking it.
Oh, and now I've got the cutaway. Oh, okay. I was probably hovering over the wrong logo. Okay. Begin hack. Whatever, I don't care. Hack, hack, hack.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
I guess that logo means something to everybody else. I have no idea what it is.
Yes.
Well, I think that must be the logo of the alien invasion. So,
Yeah.
you know, like that's why there's the Transformer logo.
Next time.
Because they were aliens as well, weren't they?
They're freeing something from a glass case. It's either a suit or something inside the suit that they're after. I don't know. So soldiers can carry unconscious, dead, and bleeding out units. This allows a soldier to retrieve a fallen comrade. Sorry. So if I can pick him up, is that R2 for carry unit? Yes, it is. So everything is within that tactical R2 menu, depending on what you want to do.
With the little hexagons at the bottom, which is probably where I got the hexagons from. Now we've got to somehow manage to escape, and I don't know
It's
how.
their turn at the moment. Can't, Pete. Don't get shot in the face, mate. Oh, you're useless.
You are a long way ahead of me.
I mean, your Pete might be safe.
I don't know where to go. My guy just said, "Let's get out of here," right? But soldiers can carry. Oh, I got to carry something.
Yeah. It's in your RT. You got to carry that thing that you just freed.
Yeah, now I've worked it out. That's what I was doing wrong just a minute ago.
Throw grenade here. Okay, I like that. No, there, not on my feet.
No, never a good idea to throw a grenade at your feet.
No.
Oh, my Pete just got killed.
Yeah, no, he's inevitable then. That's fine. I don't feel quite.
Yeah, I like I said, I predicted that a little bit earlier. I did say he's probably there just as cannon fodder, like Hannah and him and Anna. I mean, they've got those sort of like, you know, you might as well call them, I don't know, Dave and Emily or something. You know? Disposable names.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run away.
Oh, she might be. I know they missed. Good.
Throw hand grenade.
Yeah, you've got a little shell icon for where the area is, like a landing zone.
Fire
Did
in the
he
hole.
not take any damage?
Nice.
Press R3 to place evac zone.
I am looking forward to playing this. To play this with you one-on-one in a minute, just because.
Yeah.
I think once we've completed the tutorial, I think then we will regroup for
yeah.
for that. Because I think the tutorial is showing us kind of everything we kind of need to know.
Hopefully.
Oh, now is it worth having a punt at him, or is it worth running away?
Way too close.
A unit standing within the evac zone can activate the evac ability to safely extract from combat. Yeah, you run away, mate. Don't worry about your colleague, who's still shooting back. Oh no, there she is.
Evac. So R3 to place evac. I guess it needs to put it there. Yep. Okay. Keep moving.
Trophy earned. First blood.
Nice. I'll be with you in a second, hopefully. I'm guessing I push that button there and I go to that one, which is evac. And she makes a run for it. She escapes up the ladder and poof into the distance.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree. But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin to
Right.
And then some kind of naked thing just appeared in front of me
Yeah.
and disappeared promptly.
I'm sure it's all part of the story. Okay, so that is now finished loading. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay, I've got a bunch of ruffians holding a position.
We are
And I've got a
apparently
trophy.
concealed. Yeah, trophy. Opponent's turn. So you're doing your bit while my guys just stand around and I don't know.
I
have a
would like
smoke.
there to be a zoom out. I haven't worked out if there's a zoom out. I found the zoom out. Right. It's not a very big zoom out, but I found
Is
it.
it one of the shoulder buttons?
Yeah, it's one of the trigger. It seems to be the left trigger. I never know if that's one or two.
Oh, I can
Right,
still look
so
around
your
the map
guy-
while it's your turn. That's good. So I can start planning where I'm going to go and stuff.
Double time.
I don't really know. I'm gonna go. Let's send Bod over there.
I think I seem to have a limited field of vision. It's only going to let me listen.
Yeah, there
I
is
can go.
fog of war because I couldn't see where I think you are because of the fog of war, which I quite
Cool.
like. I quite like that.
Yeah, the camera sort of
I'm-
pointed me in the direction of where you probably started, but after that, I'm on my own.
I think, yeah, my camera sort of suggested where you would be as well, so I'm just moving my squad up.
So you have to move all of them individually, yeah?
Getting it done.
Yeah, it's a little bit tedious, but it'll get there.
It's essentially feeling a bit like a tabletop miniatures game.
And I quite like that, to be honest.
Yeah.
What's really funny is, though, all my guys were pointing in the opposite direction to which... Oh, that's nice. That's class, that. Your turn.
My turn. Have
My
fun.
my last guy was animated, so I could see where he was going, which is nice. I think I'm heading in the right direction.
I like the pigeons.
Getting it done.
Interestingly, I can't move the map now.
You can you not even use the left stick just to circle round?
Nope.
Do. That looks... should still be concealed, I guess. Just want a bit of variety. And you, my friend, can go here. 10-4. Your turn. Oh no, this guy's still...
No, you've got to move them all.
Sorry, I miscounted.
And hopefully your last guy, you get a nice animation when he moves.
Solid copy. Oh god, I've got 2 moves each. Oh no, it's fine, it's your turn. Yeah, no, I can't move the camera now either. Okay.
Now
that's fine.
I assume I'm moving in the right direction. That looks like cover. Let's go there.
I was going to go and have a
Of
lie
course.
down, but I forgot that my audio is being recorded from a mic on a stand next to me, so that won't really help.
No one will know. Yeah, I mean that's how we normally play. 3T goes and has a lie down in between games. Neither of us is as young as we used to be.
I've been sat at this computer screen for a long time this afternoon.
Okay, he's got it covered. And he moves to there. She's got some kind of drone thing. And why don't I pop them all there so they're all nice and close to each other? So if you throw a hand grenade or something, you can kill them all in one go. That's clever. I've just realised what I've done. Your turn.
Oh, is it? Oh, excellent. That didn't take very long. So...
No, because I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest with you, 3. I'm just moving characters around. I am a little bit annoyed by the... Oh, no, now I can move. Now I can see. So why could I not see last time? Interesting. I have a horrible feeling I'm moving away from you. No, I know where you are now.
Have you just seen some movement, have you?
Yeah.
Shit. So it's not a very big battleground then?
Oh, yeah, it is. You're a long way away.
Oh, okay. Oh, not very subtle.
Oh.
Smashed through a bloody window then.
Well, my guy climbed through an electronic sign, right? Instead of going around it, he climbed over and around, through it. He was like, what?
She just fucking... Sorry, she she just went smashing through windows. After saying I'm trying to keep it clean, I just...
Yeah, that's okay.
Potty mouth.
That's all right. These kind of games, they are for grown-ups, so...
Why are we playing them then?
I don't know. But the important thing is, I know where you are. So are we having like one turn or just 2 turns? Because I haven't worked out how many turns.
I haven't worked out how to climb this ladder. I want them to end up on this roof without ruining anything. So it's given me like an arrow that indicates they could go up. Oh, I see. No, I don't.
Are you trying to get a height advantage on me? Is that what you're trying to do?
It's telling me I can go up the ladder, so I'm trying to work out why I can't. Oh, okay. Well, that's ended that.
Out of range, maybe? Maybe it's just too many steps.
I just wasted a turn. Anyway, your turn.
Oh, excellent.
No, I think there's the little shield icon in my tactical menu was probably what was going to do it, but I wasted that turn trying to work out how to use it, so whatever. Oh, now I can see your guys.
Yeah.
So you got to see all of this as my guys were moving, because just now, did you?
Yeah. But
Who's next? The big fella?
No, I'm working it out, Mark. Working it out.
Oh.
So.
Oh well, my guys are dead then.
What?
You've all got line of sight to that one.
Both of them, actually. Unfortunately, I've skipped a couple of my guys' turn due to faffing about with the controller. So you might survive, and also... No.
Critical. Fading out, bleeding out, vibrating through the floor in my screen.
Your guy. There you go. Unfortunately, I should have killed both of those guys, but unfortunately I skipped 2 guys trying to work out what the control was. So it's your turn. Good luck. All of my guys are in the open as much as yours were. My sniper is basically has given you his back to shoot him.
I've forgotten how to. How do I use my...
R2. R2 and then slide backwards and forwards to the right thing what you want to do, because I unfortunately skipped 2 characters, so I'm glad we tutorialized.
Oh, and you can switch between your characters as well. Right.
I think once you've moved past a character, though, you can't go back, so do watch yourself. I think what you may have done there is not moved between your characters, is that negated that character.
No, because I came back to the first one again.
Ah, right. Oh, hello. That's nice. That was a good shot.
Got the same one. Yeah, she's the only one I can see.
Really? There's one of my guys is standing in the open. He might as well,
That's the one.
he might as well be twirling a bloody umbrella.
Okay, this one was a waste last time. Not wasting this. That's through the window, yeah, alright, whatever.
Ooh. Never even realised you'd go in there.
Oh, you get a free shot if I'm... Okay.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, you came out of concealment, probably.
Yeah.
Because my character... I selected the eye icon. So she's watching for anything she can see. Ah. Right. I don't fully get this, 3D, but I'm thinking that we probably will eventually.
I don't fully get it, but I am enjoying it.
Yeah, I like it. It's just I can certainly see us playing this again.
Yeah.
Right. Well, here we go. Let's have him. What? Sneaky Russian.
Missed.
Yeah.
I mean, I
apparently.
felt bad for you there. Not pleased for my guy. That's interesting.
That's all right though. That's fine because I'm going to get him with this guy.
There's no more cover.
And then
Wait,
this guy.
did that miss as well?
No, I hit you then. I did damage to you.
He's toast now. His shield, that shield icon, I'm guessing, is how much protection it has. Ooh. Because you've missed. Yeah, so you're out of concealment. So we get a free shot when you're out of concealment.
Yeah. Right, and I'm going to have another go.
Makes you think, which is what the Peter and Anna
Yeah.
tutorial was showing us. Okay.
Yeah. Interesting guns.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more. I'm going to have him.
Oh wait, is one of my guys dead?
Don't know. But I still have a go. So who is tactically worthwhile going for? Well, the only option I have is him there. So let's do that. Yep. Definitely, I've definitely scorched one of yours.
Abby Clark was killed. Okay. I didn't see it happen because my camera was somewhere else. So that's the... I think 2 of my guys are dead indoors, if I'm honest. They're both looking a little bit dead.
Mm-hmm.
Find out when my turn starts and I get to move 2 people.
Oh, it's still my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't even worked that out. Sorry, I'm sitting there. Well, let's move him to there. Yep, that's your turn. Sorry, I figured I'd fired everybody, but he still had points to move. So
how do you know when you've run out of stuff to do?
I don't know. That's why I didn't know.
I wonder if there's just a certain amount of space you can move,
or certain things you can do. I mean, maybe he hadn't. I don't think he had the guy that I moved last. He didn't have an angle on you, so there was no fire option. So obviously, the only thing I could do is move, and basically move him to a bench that basically is made of papier-mâché, apparently.
missed.
Oh yeah, Not, yeah, but you gave them all a haircut.
I've only got 3 left.
I think you just killed one of mine.
No, he's still basically alive, I think. He's bleeding out, but he's fine.
Oh, I've got a medic, haven't I? Maybe I can get the medic. Unless he is the medic, of course.
I think my medic is the one who fell through the floor in this marble bit here and never came back. So.
Ah, right. Well, that'll be that then, eh?
I don't know. I've got it'd be interesting when you look at the footage because I've got like a marker with a red cross, a shield, and a little health thing, but there's no actual character, and I couldn't do anything with them. So I wonder if that's capable of coming back. I don't know. I think Dimitri's gone this turn, isn't he?
So she's gonna. If I move her to there, yeah, then I can't see anyone with him. So probably should move him up to here like that. And then he gives me a line of sight to him. I live with that.
Shredded.
He can stay behind the magic bench. She can stay behind the magic bench that's actually not really that bulletproof.
Toss me some ammo. I'm running low on ammo.
Her sunglasses are remarkably sturdy.
And that gives me no line of sight at all from my position, but the game says I can see you, so trust the game. Yep. Now, from my angle, I couldn't see you, but because the game sort of insisted that I could, I took the shot.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
it is, again, it's sort of tabletop wargaming kind of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a little bit thinking that some of these things are intangible, or some of the weapons can go through some of the things. Anyway, your turn. Good luck.
Thanking you.
How many guys have you got left, by the way?
2, I think. There's Dimitri here. And Soji Yoon, who is also going to make a break for it somewhere different.
All right.
Dimitri is like unstoppable. He was out in the open like an action movie star. Is not bloody worrying at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my turn again then.
Yeah. You've still got
Okay.
all 6, yeah?
No, I've lost one guy. I think he's bled out and died. I
Okay.
should have probably have worked out how to rescue him, but I didn't.
As long as it's not a complete whitewash, I don't mind.
Again, I would say if I was playing this game. No, actually, I can see him. No, this time I'm happy. I can see him. I have line of sight to you.
Shit.
But the angle, the camera angle was a bit strange. So, and I don't have line of sight with him. So he's going to head towards a magic bench.
I forgot I could move the camera, so I was just watching a room for about 30 seconds then before I got the little message Dimitri being killed.
And I can
Oh,
do
you can
that.
spin the map with
She's-
the D-pad.
She's now going to watch for that, and she can move. She can move to there because that's cover, or he can move there because that's cover. What options do I have with him? I don't have any line of sight options, but I can move to there. And what does she have? She has no line of sight options anymore either, and she's basically very strong. So she's going to, for no apparent reason, go that way round, which makes no tactical sense whatsoever. Your turn.
That's definitely all your guys done, is it?
Yep. So I think I've got 5 guys remaining. Yeah, sometimes the camera locks and sometimes it doesn't. It's quite interesting.
Alright, well I don't have any line of sight on anybody because it's not letting me target anybody.
No, that's what...
so-
I quite like it. Basically, all your options are along the bottom, and it shows you what your options are.
Shit.
That's nice, so. Oh, and by the way, I left my guys in. If they see you, they will fire at you mode.
How do you change that?
Well, because they couldn't move, that's what I did. That's the option I gave them.
Okay.
They didn't move, so I toggled that option.
We'll do some exploring when we have finished this first game.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, probably going to be reasonably good timing for you to just finish this lady off.
Yeah, let's see, because I don't have a line of sight, so nothing I can do with that one. So I'm just going to move up and stand out in the open. And then that will hopefully give me this option. And that gives me that option. 65% chance of death.
There she goes. Sorry, everybody. Not a good commander. Well, well done to you, sir. That was a nice.
No, well
first
done. It was a
experiment.
nice game. You killed off. I got 4 wounded soldiers and 1 killed soldier.
Okay.
And yet I had 6 soldiers, so I don't understand the maths there.
Right.
Basically, that was our first look at XCOM2, and we will now have a little bit of a play with the game and come back to you with our final thoughts.
So, after about a week of playing XCOM2, Mike Papa Foxtrot, what did you make of the game?
I truly enjoyed this game. This was a surprise, an unexpected gem of a game, actually. Initially, I wasn't totally convinced, but it was the best of the 2 options. I don't think this is a game that I would have stumbled across unless I was kind of shown it like this. But once I got into it and saw how it worked and realized what kind of game it was, and I'd already had an inkling from a past experience, but as we have discussed in the past, I'm quite set in my ways with gaming, so I quite liked that this opened and broadened my horizons and gave me a very enjoyable experience. What about you?
Yeah, I had my my mind changed. I was very closed-minded, and I believe there was probably even an audible ugh when I saw the options for June. But after a couple of minutes, and it probably shows through on the previous section, I really enjoyed this. I think it's a brilliant, as you say, it's a hidden gem, really. Well, not a hidden gem. I think a lot of people know about XCOM, but to me, it was not what I was expecting. And I mean, you and I are both sort of board game fans, and we'll probably talk about that a little bit more when we talk about other things it's similar to, but that is what I likened it to, and that's where I found my enjoyment. And also, you know, we're both fans of sort of, you know, combat games. The turn-taking aspect of it was where I was really thrown. The description of it being a turn-based game made me go, oh, really? But that is actually a really nice hook. This is, for the way that you and I play, I think it's a really nice social game. For if you're playing with a friend, somebody you like to just, as is often the case with us, PlayStation games are an excuse to socialize rather than just to play games, and it's a brilliant way of just having a chat with a friend whilst having a really good time. So I love this game, and really turned around on it.
What about hidden catches? Did you find any while you were playing through?
Not so far. I've mostly played multiplayer, as you know. I haven't had a go at a single-player campaign. Multiplayer is really good fun. Not a hidden catch necessarily. I do find there's not perhaps a lot of choice with the characters when you make squads, but that is a really minor point. for a game that I've got just because I pay for playing online, I'm not going to complain about that. And there is variety, but I just got greedy. It's the sort of the model and comic collector in me that's just like, but I would like more of these things. I need more in the toy box. What about you? Because you've played more of the single player campaign. Any hidden catches or anything in there?
No, again, there's nothing. I mean, again, for a game which I haven't paid for, I don't think there's anything to complain about. The most upsetting aspect of the campaign really is, and again, it's not a hidden catch, it's part of the game mechanic, is that you train your soldiers, they learn experience, and you promote them as you fight, and then when they get killed, you lose all of that experience. But that's part of the game mechanic. So I know I am no sudden demanding for money, no expansion packs.
That's like it's like a sort of Tamagotchi almost. It's like look after your pets.
Oh, it was terrible. I've lost. I mean, there's a couple of them that I've like, because you go in gun ho and it starts to teach you to look after them. You go, no, she's been with me for 6 encounters, and she's due for a promotion soon, so she'll just sit back here and wait. I'll send the grunts in.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, nothing really hidden. A couple of minor quibbles. Again, like you're talking about the number of characters you have. I think there's probably enough. I would like more human ones.
Yes,
sort of breaks
that's probably
down
what I'm thinking.
sort of, yeah, and I'd like some more national flags. The Finnish national flag is missing, as is the Welsh national flag, and a few others. I mean, there are definitely not 167 national flags in there. I haven't counted them all, but I know they're not all there. And this is a running thing that you find in quite a lot of games, that you find flags missing. But it's really strange that there is a British flag, a Scottish flag,
an Irish flag.
An Irish flag. I can't remember now if I saw the English flag in there or not. I think it was there, but
I didn't look.
But the thing is, Britain is not England. So there's lots of things with flags, and that's the trouble. Little things like that, they do irritate me. But that's the sort of, again, that's the painting of models and the detail aspect. But
yeah,
that
it's the
doesn't
cherry
get
on
in
the
the
top.
way of. Yeah, but that doesn't get in the way of the mechanics of the game. And here's the question that usually, with the way we set this up, it's your turn to ask the question, but I want to ask the question. What about the fun factor, 3T? Have you been having fun with this game?
I have had a lot of fun with this game, and it is the first, since we started this project, and you'll attest to this, it's the first game that I have really eagerly wanted to play more of. It's the first time that I have gone outside of our normal parameters for the time that we allow ourselves to play games in the week, because we try and have lives. It's the first time in a long time that I have stepped outside of the time I allow myself to play games to contact you and say, do you fancy a bit of XCOM?
What was it? I've created a squad. Can we have a bit of XCOM?
Basically, because it's kind of addictive. In a weird way. We are combat game enthusiasts. We do play a lot of first-person shooter, which is why I wasn't sure I would really get behind this. But it's such a different aspect of that kind of environment. And
It allows you to think a little bit. I mean, there was that when we played the first multiplayer, which was the first part of this review. There was that one time when I said, "Well, I can't actually see you, but the game says I can, so I'm going to take the shot." Yeah. and I quite enjoyed the fact that I hit you. So yeah, I could attest to that. Fun factor, definitely. Again, though, this is the first true multiplayer network game that we have been offered.
That's true.
One small problem that I think did start to become apparent while we were playing through, and again it goes back a little bit to catches, is there is a bit of weird lag where your turn finishes and my turn takes some time to start. But I don't know if that's to do with internet quality or the fact that the game is working very hard. But that doesn't get in the way of the fun factor, because the fun factor is making weird teams. Like after we recorded, you went off and we set ourselves a limit, a cost limit and I went up against Ed 209.
Yeah.
You basically deployed a massive mech on the battlefield
just to see what it would do.
Yeah, and that's what we've been doing. We've been playing the multiplayer and testing the characters, because when you're playing as the campaign, I probably 10, maybe 15 missions into the campaign. I'm doing a lot of research to get weapons, and I'm rebuilding the ship and powering things. That's what the campaign's all about. It's sort of getting in the way of the tactical element, to be honest with you. But you're mostly playing with the humans, so it's quite nice, actually. Suddenly, with the multiplayer, I'm enjoying the fact that you can pick a squad of weirdos and go and play with them and do different things. It's not just a shooting game; it's a thinking game. It's quite cerebral. Really,
one of my favourite moments in our multiplayer was us testing out different, not telling each other, testing out different teams against one another. And where you had a team with a few mechs on it, I had a hacker, and you basically just turned one of your mechs on the mech that I'd hacked, just because it's like, well, I better take him out because he's no good to me anymore, and just to spoil my fun, because I was going to try and use him.
Well, effectively, your hacker was out of my range, and if I killed your hacker, I may have got control back. I knew that your hacker couldn't hack again for 3 turns, but I knew that next turn you would turn a mech on me, so my mech eliminated the mech that was standing next to him, and we went about our business. Hey, that's combat. That's the way it is.
War.
If somebody goes bad, you have to get rid of them. So that is a lot of fun factor. Moving on to our next thing. What about games that are similar to this? I mean, I immediately throw out Commandos. This is like Commandos, all of the Commando series, which I've suddenly realised I don't think I've seen them on console. I think I've only ever played them on a PC. So for me, Commandos, Risk on the PlayStation 3, I bought Risk, and it's very much like Risk, because Risk is a turn-based strategy game as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it's
And even Monopoly, I had Monopoly on the PS3, and even that was a turn-based strategy game if you sit and analyse it. And suddenly, when you sit and think about it, you suddenly realise there's quite a lot of games that are turn-based, really. What about you?
Well, you mentioned Commandos. Do you remember Cannon Fodder on the Amiga? Was that sort of... That's got a similar kind of... But that's, point and click. But to me, it doesn't remind me... Oh, the really good examples you gave. It doesn't remind me of video games so much as it reminds me of... And I've said it a few times during the initial part, but it's tabletop wargaming. It is Warhammer, it's Bolt Action, it's Star Wars Imperial Assault or Star Wars Legion. It's that collect my miniatures, paint them up, and set them off against an enemy, and having fun. People, I've not done very much of that at all, really. It's something I really want to get into, and I do obsess over things like that. I'm a geek at heart. I'm a comic collector, and there is something that really appeals. I've got on my desk in front of me a couple of Star Wars Imperial Assault Wookiees that I've been painting and just need to finish off. So this is instantly appealing to that side of my nature. And it's just really damn good fun. So that's what it feels like to me. That's what it's like. I mean, a difficult question, but what is it not like? What's it the opposite of?
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Everything else we play.
Came into my head. Yeah. But I do wonder if it is going to affect my first-person shooter strategy. If I'm going to think a little bit more about where I'm going when I'm playing those kind of games, what I do, because controlling a squad is a very different mindset to, because we're rushers, aren't we? I would say in first-person shooter. Most of the time,
I'm not really. I don't have the time to sit in a corner and camp. I can't be bothered with that. I don't really want to be smuggling the sausages in the bush. I want to be running at people, and I want to take as many of them with me as possible. And yes, that does mean that I'm not really tactical. And I probably die a lot more than I should do. But the fun for me is running at a sniper and killing him at point blank range.
Yes.
And I mean, and that's more or less how I've been playing this until I suddenly realised in the campaign that I want to keep the squad alive. And so there is a tactical evolution, definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've said we've had fun. I think it's pretty obvious, but we'll ask the question: is it worth the hard drive, space, and time?
Definitely. Absolutely. It's probably staying on the PlayStation. I suspect, if I ask you the same question, I suspect you've reserved space for it as well.
Oh, absolutely. This is staying with me. As a sort of bleed off from that question, would you have paid for it?
I would have done now. Yeah, now I've seen it, definitely. Again, I don't think... I mean, again, like I said, I saw the first XCOM. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. The more I play this, the more I have this flashback that, yes, I remember that mechanic. I've seen that. So I have a suspicion I have very fleetingly played the first one in the series, or at least witnessed someone else play it, because it makes sense. It made sense. But the way the game was described was very, like you said, they really need to work on their marketing campaign. But I guess it either says I'm very shallow and I don't have a very broad horizon for my gaming strategy, or they need to work on their advertising campaign, and I suspect it's somewhere in between. That said, it's a 2-year-old game, so I mean, they probably advertised it, to hell and beyond 2 years ago, and not anymore.
Yeah,
but,
I think so. I think it's a game you have to play to get, and I think before I played it, I would not have gone out and sought it out. But if I'd have had a go on somebody else's, I would have found this game very quickly and bought it. And if an XCOM 3 is in the works, I'll be buying that pretty quick.
But I think that's the same with tabletop gaming and games. It's like, I mean, I play games. I've got a friend who buys lots of board games, and we'll go to his house and we'll play a board game, and suddenly you'll get a picture on the social chat, and it'll say like, hey, this is a great game. And I think you have to know, somebody has to recommend a game like this to you, and hopefully that is part of the service that Freeloaders is doing. Hopefully you'll become as like-minded as us and as open-minded as we become as we evolve and play through the different games that are presented to us as free games in this network.
If we had gone for the platform racing game, this would have been a miserable month. I think I'm very pleased that we've tried something that initially I did sort of sigh and tut about. It's doing a service for me, if nobody else. So this is 3T.
And this is Mike Papa Foxtrot, and we were looking at XCOM2, which is currently freeloadable on the PlayStation Network for June 2018.